All right, so this is going to be the tutorial for how to make omelette. So there's a few things you're going to need. You're going to need a gas fire, Teflon pan, non-stick. You're going to need some chopsticks and a spatula. Oh, and a small knife. What's not a necessity is this rice mold. For the ingredients, all you need is egg. That's all it really needs. You don't really need anything more than eggs and salt and oil, and then the rice set on top. You can do it. You can just set it without rice. So I used about 3 eggs, but recently I found out that you need 100 milliliters, 180 milliliters of eggs. So that's actually a little bit more than 3 eggs. Yeah, so around 180 to 190 is what you need. This is for the omelet to fall, but you don't absolutely need that. You can do it with 3 eggs. I've done it with 3 eggs before. And a pinch of salt. Heat control is the hardest part of this omelet. It's very delicate. I usually go about medium low, but on my dial, if I can show you, I usually put it right around here. The optimal heat is around 55, 58 Celsius to 80 Celsius. Some things with the motion of making the omelet. So you're going to want to mix. Once you pour the egg in, spray the oil, pour the egg in, you're going to want to mix it, and you want to shake your left hand and mix with your right hand. Shaking your left hand is actually very important for moving the eggs. This is what lets the eggs cook quicker and lets it not stick to the pan. For making the omelet, I guess we'll start by just making the omelet and get into it. All right, so this pan is actually a little bit too hot, but that's what the oil's for. And I use a spray ball because that's what Kichi uses. But apparently, if you can draw a line like this, the eggs are good to go, or the pan's good to go. Okay, the pan's a little bit hot, so we'll just put the heat down a bit. The pan's a little hot if you see these bubbles coming up. But here, you're gonna mix with your right hand. Ooh, spin it over a little bit. But mix with your right hand, and you're gonna shake with your left hand. And you're gonna combine these both. And you're gonna do it relatively quickly. And you're gonna bring it the outsides towards the inside. And you're gonna mix like that. And for my purposes, this egg is cooked actually enough. So now you're going to want to bring in the edges, just scrape it a little bit, and you want to tilt the pan and bring the omelet towards the center. And here, you can switch to a spatula, and this makes the process way easier. Tilt it forward, and you're going to lift the egg up, and it'll gather towards the center right here. Over here. Now, you put it over the heat, and this is actually what lets the egg not stick. Okay? Now here comes it's like I found this the most difficult in the beginning. So what you're going to want to do is, you're going to want to move the middle of this omelet up little by little, and that's what this is for. You're going to hit the handle, the base of the pan, base of the handle, and it's going to move the egg up. Slowly. And you're going to do this until almost all of the omelet has moved over. Right? And once you have the majority here, you want to shape it again, right? And then you're going to tilt the pan down and up. And this motion right here, you're going to flip the omelet. Like that. Wait. Like that. That part's going to be a little bit hard to get on. And then what you want to do is you're going to want to shape the omelet again after you flip it and push it towards the edge of the pan. And since I worked a little slower, this omelet is actually a little bit overcooked, but that'll be fine. So here's what you want to practice a lot. Actually, I'll keep your feet on. You could use this to practice a lot by practicing moving the omelet up to the edge of the pan by hitting the handle. And you see how the omelet moves up here. I'll push it down. See the omelet moves up when you tap the handle. And that's what you want. And you're going to want to flip it actually one more time. And see, this is the side that's been sealed, and this is the side that you want to be facing you after you're done making the omelet. Because you want to put the sealed side, it's like a little uglier, on top of the rice. All right? So you're going to want to grab the pan like this when you want to serve the omelet. And this is a little bit overcooked, but we'll see if it'll fall or not. And so you want to gently roll it over. You want this to roll over, but since it's overcooked, it's not really rolling over. And it rolls over. Ooh, you want to set it like that. It's a little bit off, but that's fine. And now the omelet has been set on top. And you're going to want a pretty sharp knife for this. I sharpened this knife myself, but you want to go down the middle. You don't want to just slide down by pushing forward. You don't want to push into the egg, just push forward. And you want to slide back. Now, this omelet is a little bit overcooked, so it's not going to fall the best. But that is basically how I make it, the omelet. Now I'm gonna do one at full speed, so I might just use this for leftovers. What the fuck? A moth landed in my eggs. And it's alive. I know I might cut here because I'm shaking off this extra egg, but now this is the heat I should have used earlier, but that's fine. So you want to mix, you want to shake with your left hand. You want to bring in the outside towards the center, and you want to mix that. Bring the outside towards the inside. And this is just about good enough. Then you want to scrape. And you can do this part not over the heat, so it doesn't cook as much. And then spatula. Oh, you know what? I forgot banging the pan actually helps a lot. You want to flip the omelet just like that. You want to make sure that seals. You want to flip the omelet one more time. Like that. Lay it on top of the rice. Rolls over. This inside is nice and runny. And then I'll make a nice cut down the middle, forward and backwards. And wow, I've messed up. That's about it.